Incremental greetings. Let's continue the Supermemo course, the Pleasurable expansion. Now it's time for fonts. So Fowl is using the font, an edit font. This will create what's called a font registry member, because we have seen the styles, and the style is its own registry and is used by HTML components. We have the fonts with the fonts registry, and this was meant for plain text components. Yet you can still use it for HTML components. I think it's not meant, or it's something that I think it's overlooked, that okay, it's possible, even though that was not a feature that we expected to be there, right? And this has some consequences. Before digging into that, let's first present what are fonts.
Edit font. Wrong. Okay, why? Why is this? A bit of Supermemo theory. Supermemo works on like standard HTML components. You can have other type of components, but usually your text components are HTML components. This doesn't mean you will have to code. HTML is not really coding. It's just a graphic language. So it's very simple. There is not, okay, this looks.
And here's an example that this is the font HTML tag that is quite of old school. I think it's even deprecated. That's not a font, how it's meant to be used in Supermemo. One big example is the Advanced English Collection, because the Advanced English Collection is using plain text components. As you see here, this is a plain text component. Here you go. Then if I go to the registry, I have 4 fonts. So the Advanced English Collection has 4 font registry members. One is for answer, Arial 26, and I think this is a white color. Then the question is the same, but the font size is 22. Then the sound and the spelling. Nice. So when this is used, look at that. It's only used 15 times. Let's use this one in particular.
Brocade.
Nice. So the question, remember, the question was 22, and in this case it's white, and the answer is yellow, and it's bigger, 26. But wait a second. There's another text, another font being used here. But it's never used in text components. It's used in a sound component, and the sound component has a title. We are styling this. That's different, by the way, from the toolkit options. If we go to those fonts, that will be the archetypal font. If it's not specified, there is the text component is not linking to any font registry member. It will be using this one for the question, for the answer. This is the contents, remember, the knowledge tree, the interface, everything you see here in the menus, and the highlight. It's only used for rich text components. Something deprecated. Please don't use that. We will see in the upcoming videos that yes, you can use fonts within not a plain text component, but HTML component. But there's a lot of miscellaneous things to point out. But just as an example, let's say that I don't like this color. Easy. Text, font. Do you see I don't have the option of styling? How so? Because it's not an HTML component. It's a plain text component. And now I click link font, and I link the question. So now I always have this color. I don't like how it looks, or I want to change something. I want to customize not the styling, the font. This is what we are seeing in the next video. See you there.